What is your worst fear? I was on a flight to visit my parents when I noticed a man staring at me. I tried to ignore him, but he wouldn't look away. I started to feel uncomfortable, but I told myself it was just a coincidence. After we landed, I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, he was waiting for me. He smiled and said, "Hey, I think you dropped this." He handed me a piece of paper with his number on it. I was creeped out, but I took it and walked away. I thought that was the end of it. But when I got to the baggage claim, he was there too. He started talking to me, asking me where I was going and if I needed a ride. I told him I was fine and that my parents were picking me up. He didn't seem to believe me and kept insisting. I was starting to panic when I saw my dad. I ran over to him and told him what was happening. My dad went over to the guy and told him to leave me alone. The guy just laughed and said, "I'll see you later." I was terrified. We went to the airport security and told them what happened. They said they would look into it, but I didn't feel safe. We went home and I tried to forget about it. A few days later, I got a text from an unknown number. It said, "I know where you live." I was shaking. I called the police, but they said there was nothing they could do. I was living in fear for weeks, constantly looking over my shoulder. Then one night, I heard a knock on my window. I looked outside and saw him standing there smiling. I screamed and my dad came running. He called the police and they finally arrested him. It turns out he had been stalking me for months. I still have nightmares about it.